Hey guys, it's Susan from Tamagems. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a really great day today. So far, so good over here. No complaints. I wanted to show you these strands of gemstones and pearls that I got from the Las Vegas bead show a while ago. I got a whole bunch of stuff in my haul, but I really haven't used much from these. So I decided that today was the day that I was going to make something. So I put together, oh, let me see if I can find it. I made a necklace. Here it is. And it's really pretty. I've got my watermelon tourmaline on the bottom, which is this. I've got my little agate stone, which is this strand here. I've got some little pearls. This is a 4mm. This is like a mauve color pearl, and that's coming from this strand. I've got my peach nugget pearl that's coming from this strand. And then this is a agate. This is like a different colored hues of orange and peach, and that's coming from this strand. And then of course I've got my rectangular pearls from here. And I think that's it. Did I get this strand? That's this one right here. This is also like a, I think this is like a 4 to 5mm pearl. So I've got an assortment of pearls in my necklace. And this is a Y necklace. So I've got the Y here at the bottom. And I'm also using chain. So I've got some gold chain, which looks really pretty with all of this. So I want to put this together again, and I want to show you how I did this so you'll have a beautiful necklace like this. And of course, remember, if you don't have exactly these same stones, that's okay. You can substitute the colors. These are all like in a pink, mauvish, peachy color, but if you have something that's more white or more gray, you can mix and match everything and it will turn out beautiful. This watermelon tourmaline, I did a Briolette wrap on, so I'll show you how to do that. And so anyway, let's get started. Okay, to get started making your beautiful Y necklace, you will need watermelon tourmaline, and this is about 12 by 20mm. You'll also need a piece of wire. This is 22 gauge wire, and I cut this 5 inches so I can wire wrap this guy. Got 4 peachy colored freshwater pearls, and these are about 8 by 10mm. I've got some agate nuggets. I cut 23 pieces of chain, and this is 1.5 inches. These are about 9 by 10mm. These are also flat agates, and these are about 7 by 9mm, and these are 10 freshwater pearls that are about 4mm. I also need some wire, so I cut this wire about 1.5 inches, and I need 20 pieces of these. For tools, I'm using my flush cutters, my round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, and bent chain nose pliers. And I will leave in the description box the sizes of all of these components and how many you need of each thing. Okay, we're going to start off making a simple loop for this guy. So I'm going to take my chain nose pliers and I'm going to come down about 1 centimeter, bring the wire to the back, and I'm going to go ahead and roll it towards me so I can make a loop. I'm going to go ahead and slide on my pearl, and I'm going to do the same for this side. I'm going to bring the wire to the back, and I'm going to cut off so I have about 1 centimeter of wire sticking out. And then I'm going to use my round nose pliers and roll it towards me. Okay, so I have this simple looped. Now I'm going to show you how to do it on the smaller one. It's basically the same way. I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to bend it back so I have about 1 centimeter of wire. Then I'm going to roll it towards me. I adjust my pliers up or down according to where I think the loop is going to hit, because I want the loop to hit like right at the break. And I'm going to go ahead and put on my pearl, bring that down. I'm going to go ahead and bend the wire back with my chain nose pliers. And I'm going to cut so I have about 1 centimeter of wire. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll my wire towards me, adjusting my wires as I roll. I mean my pliers as I roll. Okay, like that. I've got these 2 components simple looped, and now I have to go and do the rest of these and simple loop them. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done, and then I'll meet you back here. Okay, now that I have everything simple looped, I've got my 10 small freshwater pearls. There's 10 of those. There's 10 of these. These are the medium-sized pearls and agates. And then I've got my 4 larger rectangular pearls. Okay, so I've finished simple looping everything, and I've laid out the pattern that I like. And it's going to be starting off with the 2 small freshwater pearls at the bottom. And then it could be any of the pearls and agates in between. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and then I've got my rectangular pearl, and then 1, 2, 3, and a rectangular pearl. And then the back is going to be 4 on one side, 4 on the other side, and the same thing with the rectangular pearl and 3 in between of the smaller and the medium size pearls and agates, always ending though with the smaller 4mm freshwater pearl. So, and then in between each component is going to be a chain. So let me show you. I'll get started and put this together, and then I'll finish it and I'll meet you back here. So starting with the smaller pearl, I'm going to go ahead and open it up by just turning the loop up. Then I'm going to put on a piece of chain and turn it back down. I'm going to do the same for this one. I'm going to open it up, add the chain to connect the 2 components, and close it back down. Switch it over on the other side. Open up my loop, add my chain, and close it back down. So I'm just going to continue on like this until I have everything connected with the chain. Okay, now that we have everything done, we've got our whole necklace done. We've got 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the back, and then we've got our pearls, our larger rectangle, and we've got 3 pearls in between, 3 pearls and agates in between, and then here what we're going to do is kind of something different because we want to make it a Y necklace, right? So what I'm going to do is drop this one down, and I'm going to add a jump ring to this one, and to that I'm going to add this side of the necklace like that, and then close it up. So there, what I need to do is I need to do this one, the Briolette. So let me push this aside. I've got my 5 inches of wire. I'm going to find the hole on the side, push that through. I actually like the color of this better, so I'm going to, this will be the front of my stone. And I'm going to come down about, this is about 2 inches from the side, and I'm going to go ahead and bend the wire up on this side, and then bend it up again on this side, so I have a crisscross at the top. Then I have to find the center of my stone, which is the point, and I'm going to take my larger wire, my longer wire, using my chain nose pliers. I'm going to go ahead and give it a bend, so I've got a point right there on top of my stone. Then I'm going to bring this shorter wire in front, and I'm going to bend it down like that. Bend it down, and then I'm not going to use pliers because I find that when I try to put pliers in between here, there's never enough room and it slips. So I'm just going to use my fingers, and I'm going to go ahead and wire wrap around 2 times, holding my gemstone, and I'm going to go ahead, wire wrap, and then cut it at the back. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I'm going to push down the little burr, and I'm going to take my chain nose pliers, and hanging on to the wire wraps that I just did, I'm going to hang on to that, and I'm going to push the wire to the back like that. Using my round nose pliers, I'm going to come in, and I want a fairly large loop. So I'm going to come in about 3/4 of the way up my round nose pliers, and I'm going to bring the wire up, over, down, rotate my pliers, and bring the wire to the back. Now I don't want a large neck on here. I don't want any larger than what I already have. So I'm going to take my pliers, and I'm going to roll towards me until the loop is touching the 2 wire wraps that I already did. Then I'm going to take my chain nose pliers, kind of straighten out the wire. I'm going to hang on to that loop. Using my bent chain nose pliers, I'm going to come around and wrap. I'm going to take my time so my wraps come out even. I'm going to do one more to push the wire to the back, and then I can go ahead and cut it. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and straighten out my loop. So it looks like that. Okay, now that we have our briolette done, we're just going to go ahead and open up the bottom of our pearl. Same way, we're just going to bring it up, hang on our briolette, and turn it back down. I also thought that if you wanted to do a little embellishment on here, you can add a jump ring, and you can add one of these little shiny gold discs, put it through, and go ahead and add that to your loop. Close it up. And now you've got a little embellishment on the front of your necklace too. And there you have your beautiful Y necklaces. So pretty and elegant. I hope this video was useful for you and you will give this a try. They are so lovely on. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for joining me. See you again next time.